On Sunday's Mediabuzz, we talked about how mainstream journalists, not just the commentators and the pontificators on the right or the left, have started to go after Donald Trump. And my exhibit A was Tom Brokaw, longtime NBC nightly news anchor, who's built a career out of trying to be fair to both sides. Whether you think he is or not, that certainly has been his intention. And he did an analysis or commentary for nightly news, standing in the middle of a cemetery, in which he just savaged Trump on his plan to temporarily bar Muslims from coming into the United States, and basically portrayed Trump as dangerous and compared him to demagogues of the past, including Joe McCarthy. This was Tom Brokaw. And there have been other anchors and journalists and website editors who have reporters who are covering this campaign and nevertheless say, look, in our view, Trump is such a racist, or he's so extreme, or he's so dangerous that we have to call him out rather than, trying to be fair. So got an email from Terry Valentine, Phoenix, Arizona. Aside from Tom Brokaw's subjective opinion about Donald Trump, which you commented on, who gave Brokaw license to express that opinion from among headstones in a national cemetery? That struck me as highly presumptuous and sacrilegious on Brokaw's part, and probably a criminal violation as well. Well, no, Terry, it's not a criminal violation unless he somehow snuck in the middle of the night. But it certainly was the kind of backdrop that made the piece feel loaded. What's behind you when you do a TV stand-up has an awful lot. It sends a not-so-subliminal message to the viewers. And so this was almost a reminder of people who've died in wars over the years, and the stakes are high internationally, and therefore we have to be really, really concerned about what Donald Trump is saying about Muslims. If you stand with you're doing an environmental story and you stand in a garbage dump, or you're standing in a pristine meadowlands or something like that, you are sending signals. Television is a visual medium. Now, as I said on the show, Tom Brokaw is at a point in his career where he can say what he wants. I've just been struck by the fact that he and Richard Engel and others, and BuzzFeed editor Ben Smith, have all felt compelled almost to take on Trump, which would be fine if they were columnists and commentators, not so much given the fact that they are anchors and editors. And there's just something about Trump's candidacy that just drives the mainstream media crazy. And yes, he has a tendency toward over-the-top statements. Sometimes he says things that cannot be factually substantiated. And sometimes, I understand why people feel very emotionally about his proposed Muslim travel ban. Temporarily, he has made clear, because they see it as singling out a religion. All fair game for